Good evening, Cecilia. It is Saturday, April 21st. I'm coming to you today from my webcam in my sister's room. Sorry, this won't be in HD, this won't be my normal video quality, which, to be fair, isn't that high, but it will be less than you are used to, because I do not have time to make a full video, so I'm using my webcam and I'm uploading right to YouTube, so this will either not be edited very much, or it won't be edited at all, because I don't have that kind of time. And the reason I'm coming to you like this is because A, I'm very busy because it's finals week, or it's getting close to finals week, and I've got like 100 million billion things to do, so I don't have time to make a video. And also, I threw my back out on Friday, a week ago, not like yesterday, and I finally went to the chiropractor yesterday, and he said I should rest it, and I've been doing a lot of laying down because sitting down doesn't feel right, it doesn't feel good, it hurts. So I don't have time, because usually videos take anywhere from a half an hour to an hour of me just sitting in front of the camera talking, and I can't do that right now because I can't sit for more than like 10 minutes without my back hurting. So, and also I have to edit this, and normally editing will take an hour or two because I'm very slow and I'm very bad at it and I'm very new at it. So I can't sit for 2 hours to edit this because my back hurts. So chiropractor said no big deal, like it's fine. I strained a muscle or something. He doesn't know, but he says that it's not terrible and it's feeling better today than it did yesterday. So it's on the mend, but this video is gonna have to suffer because of it. And by next week it should be okay, and I should be able to make regular videos again. So there was only one thing I really wanted to talk about, and that was something I've kind of been throwing around in my head for a little while. I don't know if you watch the Philip DeFranco show. I know you watch SourceFed, but I don't know if you watch the Philip DeFranco show. But he asks questions every time he makes a video because he wants to get a lot of comments because that'll make YouTube think he's important. But anyway, one of the questions he asked last time was, if money wasn't an object and you could do anything with your life, what would you do? And I normally don't answer his questions, but I responded to that one that I would write a novel. And then I thought about that for the next couple days, and I realized that money it's not an object when you're writing a novel. I mean, you have to have enough money, like you can't quit your job to write a novel, but I don't have a job, so that's not the issue. And I mean, physically writing a novel doesn't really take money. You need a pen and some paper, or you need like a laptop and a word processing program, but I mean, it doesn't cost money to write a novel. And so that got me to thinking, what really is stopping me from writing a novel other than lack of time? And I mean, I have time to make videos every week, so even though it would be a very long and drawn out process, I technically have time to write a novel, even if it took me like 4 years to do it. And I was talking to my sister about it, and she was like, no, you're not short on money, you're short on thoughts, which is true, but I don't know. It just got me thinking that there are a lot of limits we set ourselves in life. Like, for instance, I say if I had the money, I'd write a novel, but I don't need the money. I just need to believe in my own creative powers, and I need to have the willpower and the focus. And writing a novel is really not in the cards right now, but it is something I'd like to do one day, like before I die. Just do that. So that really got me thinking about the limits we set ourselves and how a lot of the time the barriers that we think we have are artificial barriers and not necessarily real barriers. Like there's nothing stopping me from writing a novel other than the fact that I'm not writing a novel. And okay, another thing I wanted to talk about is our punishment. We've agreed to do a punishment. We are going to be doing the Twilight drinking game. I don't remember the rules exactly, but we have them written down. And we are going to, for anyone who wants to watch this, it is not going to be happening this week or next week because this week is our last week of school and then the next week is finals week. So we can't be drinking during the week when there's finals to be worrying about. So we're going to do it sometime this summer, sometime in the very early summer, like hopefully like one of the first weeks we're out of school. I'll drive up, spend the night at Cecilia's apartment, we'll do our drinking game. Hopefully we won't get drunk because that's not something that I like to do. But for the sake of our video blog, I'm willing to put that aside for now. And okay, last thing, so I do not get punished again, because I can't seem to remember this. Like, we might have to tweak the rules or something, because I feel like I'm going to be punished every week if we keep with this rule about having to talk about something we learned. But anyway, we'll talk about that later. Something I learned this week was that Tennessee Williams, the famous playwright, choked on a bottle cap, and that's how he died. He was in a hotel room by himself, and he choked on the bottle cap to his eye drops. So I can imagine he like had his eye drops, and he unscrewed the lid, and then he put it in his mouth, which is stupid because if you're in a hotel, there's all kinds of surfaces you can put the bottle cap. And he went to put the drops in his eyes, and it probably fell down his throat, and he choked. And that's I mean I don't know how he choked on the bottle cap, but if it's for his eye drops, I'm assuming that's how it worked. So my back hurts, and I'm going to do some homework, and that's what I'm thinking about right now. So I'm sorry this video is in really low quality, and I'm sorry it was rushed out at the last minute, but I promise that next week's video will probably be just as bad. I'm not even gonna lie. But the week after that and all of summer, I will have lots of time to do lots of videos. So this will be probably one of the last ones for a while that comes to you like this. And I will see you next time.